Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share messages that I get from Spirit and from all of our higher selves, all on this journey to love. And so it's a beautiful day here, and the message today is about letting your emotions flow. And so yesterday, a lady made a comment about a Joni Mitchell song on one of my videos. And then this morning when I went into the kitchen, the radio was on and they were talking about a Joni Mitchell song called River. And a gentleman was talking about his experience of when he first fell in love. And he had this whirlwind romance with a woman that he fell in love with at college. And they were together for a few weeks, but then she went back to her ex-boyfriend. And he was saying how he was obviously, this happened when he was young, and this love had stayed with him his whole life. And he said that after that time he put up a huge barrier and he never lived the same way again because he was partly closed off. And so it was a really strong message because of course a river runs through you, runs around you, and that's exactly what emotions are supposed to do. They're supposed to keep in motion, because otherwise if we hold on to them then it causes us pain. And he very clearly was still in pain because he hadn't ever let his barrier down. And so it was a really powerful message again from the universe to just say, remember what you're doing on this journey. It's not easy. People find it really, really hard to let their barriers down because of all of that past hurt and pain and not wanting to be vulnerable again. And that's why the more that we understand that, and the more that we can be compassionate for our twins on this journey, and the more that we can see that we are all breaking down those barriers and being vulnerable to love, and not letting the fear and doubt create those barriers. I mean, that's the whole point of this journey. So it was a really strong message to say, you know, all of this journey is about learning how to let emotions flow around you, through you, you know, to not sink you. And it was a really, really heartwarming message because basically he clearly never ever truly loved again because his barriers were so put up from his first experience of having his heart broken. So it was a really powerful message just to say, don't give up on your twin, never give up on them, because if they've got their barriers high, it's because of all of the stuff that's gone before them that has made them have that barrier up. And if you followed my messages for a while, then I've read a story about a dinosaur, and the dinosaur is in his own ice cage. And the female dinosaur gradually melts his ice cage and the way he says it is that she melts it through kindness and through her compassion and through basically never giving up on him. And so the song for today is River, and the message is, let whatever emotions come up to the surface flow. Don't hold on to stuff. Don't hold on to anything that's gone on with you and your twin in the past, where you might be holding a grudge or holding that against them or any of that. The message really is today about being compassionate for each other and letting those emotions flow. The other thing is, yesterday in the message, it was all about saying that there's a winds of change, and literally there was a storm here yesterday. It was so windy. And today, if you look at this, it's absolutely beautiful. It's now calm as ever, and it's just an amazing day. And the other thing is, I said that my grandmother's in hospital. Bless her, I don't think she's got very long, but the nurse the first nurse is called Sparks, the second nurse was called Love. So, sparks of love. So even that, you know, in itself has been amazing. And another really cute thing, if you use #GrowTheFlame, I always get lots of messages from that. And my grandmother, her mother had a pet fox. And I've been using the power of the fox to help my gran transition to take her home, because the fox always can get home. So if you use the power of the fox to help you and your twin come back into your reunion, the fox is very wily and very protective, and they will always find their way back to their home. And so using the power of the fox, and so today when I went on to #GrowTheFlame, sure enough, the first one that I see is a pair of foxes. And so again, it's just so lovely. It's so lovely because all of these things really make you realize how connected we all are, how this, you know, how we're just bringing this spiritual connection down into the physical, and that every single person around you is here to help. And I just love that my grandmother's nurses are called Love and Sparks, the Love Spark. So just brilliant. So yeah, so the song is River. The message is, you know, just remember we are all breaking down those barriers and learning how to love and learning how to be truly vulnerable in love. And you know, that's hard. It's really hard to wear your heart on your sleeve all the time and not have any expectations and not expect anything in return, right? But the more that you do that, the more you're vulnerable in your, that's where you get your strength, right? By showing them. And of course, they're the mirror. So eventually you will melt the ice cage and the barriers will come a-tumbling down. Okay, well, I hope that helps, and I hope you have a wonderful day and enjoy this amazing day. You know, again, the winds feel like it has changed. It's a new day. It's every day, just think you're one step closer to your reunion as well. It's a really nice way to wake up. It's like, I'm one step closer to my reunion. How good is that? Today's going to be a beautiful day filled with love, light, passion, and truth. There you go. That's the message. All right, take care. Bye.